Hey guys, if you want to see how I achieve this look, keep watching. Here's what you'll need: some Alipay Naturals and whatever size flexi rods you prefer. I decided to use bigger flexi rods because I wanted to have my hair as stretched as possible. So I opted for the purple, orange, and gray ones, and I have a few blue ones mixed in there. So now that it's separated, I'm going to add my product to it, and I'm just going to smooth from the end, and I'm not using any combs or brushes, I'm just finger detangling. Then I wrap the hair around one full time so it holds, and then I turn it vertically so I get that spiral curl as opposed to more of a roller set. It's going to be more of a spiral, so it's going to be more down. Again, good for it to be completely stretched out. So that's what I opted to do. Again, I wrap it around one full time so it kind of holds itself, and then I turn it vertically, and then I pull over both sides. So now I'm just going to go through and completely finish my whole entire head. Just some things to keep in mind: don't pull too tight. It's still going to stretch your hair at the root even if it's not really pulling, because the flexi rods actually have weight to it, so it kind of just assists in the straightening of your actual roots for that good look. Last one, guys. So one more time, I just fully wrap it around and then I turn it vertically. You have to move them around a little bit at the end, and then I just pull both sides in, and then that's it. I'm done. So here's how it looks. Yay! So I'm praying that it's actually going to be dry. Bedtime. So this is me the next morning. I took one out to test if it was dry yet. This is pretty much the curl and how it looks. So it's just a spiral. It held pretty well. The good thing about the Alipay Naturals is that it has a good hold to it. So that's good because it's been raining like crazy, and the curls actually managed to stay through me running around and doing everything I had to do in the rain yesterday. So again, I'm just going to go through and take all of them out. It should be easy. Once you pull both sides down, it's pretty much just going to roll right out of your hair. And as long as it's dry, it's going to hold and be beautiful. And you can also, if you don't want any hold to it, you can use a product with no hold. For example, just a curly putty or... Yeah, and the curly putty will work just as well. It just, again, it will be prone to frizz because you won't have that gel or that hold aspect to help keep those perfect curls. So again, I'm still going through. It took me about 15 to 20 minutes to take them out, and I had about 44 curl formers in my hair at the time. So I left a few in the back, as with everything else, twists and whatever else, you are always going to miss a few of them. So this is me a little slower, just showing you how to unravel them. It's really easy. A good thing about this style is to actually put them in. This was my first time ever using flexi rods. It took me about 35 to 40 minutes. And I know that MJB says she can do a flexi rod set in about 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm looking forward to that. So now it's time to get to styling. And as usual, I always shake first to like loosen my hair up and get it ready to be separated. So these are how the curls came out. They held really, really well. So now I'm just going through everything and separating it. Important when separating is if anything looks like it wants to lose that curl, just spin your finger around in the direction the curl former was going, and that curl will bounce right back. Go through and separate every one just so you get rid of the parts, and just to give it more bounce and it looks a little less Shirley Temple when it's actually separated. My center is always my problem, so you can see like my center is getting fluffy, and I just spin my finger around and everything is fine and it goes right back into place. So I'm going to show you guys how it actually looks. You can wear it very extremely separated, or you can actually stop at a point, which will probably make it last a few more days, but it won't be as big. And that's something that's really good about flexi rods, because you kind of have the option of how you want to wear your hair. So now I'm just going through and picking it and getting it a little bigger. Hey guys, so if you're into like the curls look, this is the point where I would stop separating, because it's really keeping the curls, and like you have a really nice like curl to it. You could even put the side up for a little more funk to it. But other than that, this is the point where I would stop. So now, so I hope you guys like this. I'm going to take a few pictures of it this way, and then I'm going to see if I can actually make it bigger. So stay tuned. Here it is. It's a little too small for me, so I actually went through and separated it more. But as I said before, these curls are resilient because of that gel. So it wasn't really getting bigger, so I decided to do an updo. So I started with pinning my sides up because originally I was going to do a faux hawk. And then I decided I just wanted to go and push everything forward. So now I'm just going through and adding the remainder of the pins that I'm going to need and adjusting the curls to make sure that they fall the precise way that I want them to. What's really good about this style is I feel like it looks so amazing up because the curls are just perfect and flowy, and it just looks really good. I love this up. So that may be how I rock curl former styles from now on. So now I'm just pulling out a few of the curls to make it look effortless. Yes, putting in effort to look effortless is another story of our lives. So I added another pin just to make sure everything was good. Pull out a few of those curls, and that's pretty much it. I am ready to go. So here is my finished look. You can see I added a gold chain headband which is peeking out in the back. So please rate, comment, subscribe, and remember, I love you more. Bye guys.